This dusty little piece is due an oil change, so got the new filter, cap off, cap's right at the back for some reason. Filter's easy to access though, and we'll get under and let the oil out. So while that's draining, let's change this, and I don't have anything fancy like an oil filter remover. I just use turning force. So all the oil that was in there is now in there, and I only made a bit of a mess. No bits in the oil, so that's a good sign for a 28-year-old car. Here is the oil stash. That's for the Dodge. That's for something. That's for the Smart, and all of that is for the mouldy oldies like the Nicky, Mighty Boy, X90 and Vortex. So I think I'm going to need about 5 litres worth. There's a bit left in that one, so I'll open up a fresh one. So that's probably 3.5, nearly 4 litres in there now. Let's see how it's adding up. A bit more to go. Alright, I've already wiped this off. Let's see what we got. And that is bang on. Right, that's oil done, but I did notice that the coolant is running a bit low. And it runs the green stuff. So, let's put some green stuff in. Maybe a smidge too much, but that's alright. Right, so that is on, that is on, that is on. Let's go and start it up. Bit of a squeaky belt, but apart from that, it's been running well. Now that is a perfect park. Just been for a run and want to check the oil situation, so let's have a look. And that is about 3/4 full, so I'll keep an eye on it, maybe come back in another 10 minutes after it's had a chance to settle, and if need be top it up, but it's got enough, put it that way. So that's the oil change done. Was it as good as my mechanic? No, took longer and a bit messier, I'd imagine, but you know, got it done. It's easy enough to get under the X90 because it sits a bit higher, so you can sort of squeeze under there without having to put it on ramps or jacks. And yeah, that's done, so that'll be good for another year or so.